to Married with Issues, issue 42.
Yes, we are on issue 42. I can't believe it. Too much, like, time goes by too fast. But we do want to thank you so much, Stay Puft, for joining us. We appreciate it. Meant to go on yesterday, but we just ended up having too much to take care of.
Yeah, so this is a special Sunday edition of Married with Issues, and we got a lot of issues to get into.
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Definitely, I mean, our main LCS's quarter bin was on fire.
Yes.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mo. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, no, he got a ton of books, and they were very not difficult to catalog. Just some of them were a little tricky, but I was able to do it, and yeah.
Yeah, Marvel's wonderful numbering system sometimes, and
big stack of quarter bin books. They're good books.
Yeah, and I don't remember if we showed the first one last time or not, but we finally have some Golden Age.
I don't know. I don't remember if we did or not.
Yeah, which we'll get to that. I don't know if we showed the first one because we ended up with the first one like a little while ago, and then the second one later. And
we might have.
Yeah, I just can't remember.
There's a good chance we'll show it again because, well, we can, and that's just how it works. Hey, DK and cosplay, DK Comics and Cosplay. I can't talk today.
Hey, W.
Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, Andy's in. Andy's there. Oh yeah, Andy will be happy to know that. So I finally got all the Absolute Carnages, but we also have the trade too. So I'm gonna be finally reading that here very soon. Once I finish House and Powers, I'm like right at the end of House of X and Powers of X, Powers of 10, whatever it was called.
I'm so far behind on that one.
And it's been really good. It's funny that it's been taking me
forever
to read it.
I'm
definitely looking forward to Absolute Carnage, though. I mean, I know from just everybody pretty much it seemed like it was a really awesome story, and I'm pretty sure even Andy himself said it was in one of the comments. I think he said something that was like one of the best things to him, one of the best things he's read in the last like 10 years, 5 or 10 years or something, I think he said.
I will have to eventually get to that point and read them. Hey, Super Russ, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I do have to, or you definitely have to read that because it totally just I don't want to say like reboots the whole X-Men side of it, but it changes it. It changes a lot.
Right.
And if you read even anything that even comes close to that part of the Marvel Universe, you should kind of read it so that you at least kind of have an idea of what what's
your
going
judgment. I'll get to it eventually. There's a ton of my reads right now. I still got to finish filing, but
yeah, and even Puff said still have to read House and Powers. Even Puff hasn't read it.
Yeah, I'll get there eventually. I have a lot because there's this Sandman Universe books, Lucifer, House of Whispers, Books of Magic, and The Dreaming. I am like this thick of a stack behind on. So it's like my biggest priority is getting that read because I really want to know what's going on, especially since they introduced John Constantine.
Yeah.
And I'm like this far behind where it's like I'm behind a good 2 to 3 issues on each title. So it's just kind of accumulating that hopefully I'll get to that. And then I'll work on the Carnage stuff that I need to read before that and then everything else.
Well, the Dreaming book specifically was in the news I was gathering right before coming on, and I didn't even have a chance to even run it by you yet. So
what was it?
I wasn't even really able to read it in detail either, but it was something along the lines of it looks like it could be getting canceled in April because it looks like DC's solicitation, something was weird by it because it had it had solicitations for issues 19 and 20 being by a different team, so not by Simon Spurrier anymore. It had it by being written by G. Willow Wilson and then some artists.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to cancel it, though.
I know. Listen, but then it also said that it was like the final 2 issues. But then there was like another solicitation that came out where it was like 19 and 20, but with the regular writer and artist, and didn't say anything about it being So I don't know. I kind of need to
Maybe it's
clarify,
all
like clear things up. I don't know.
maybe it's all a typo because I hope not. I even though I'm like 4 or 5 issues behind on all of them, I still just I like collecting them and I like
Mhm.
by the time because it's one series with me where I know by the time I get around to read it, I'm gonna just enjoy it because
Right.
it's I've already read so much of it so far since because I've been collecting those ones since they first came out.
All of them, yeah,
Yeah.
since the beginning.
From the get go, and they've been really good. So, well, I'm gonna look into that later because I don't want it to be canceled.
Yeah.
I will be sad if it is.
Yeah, and I also don't want to really be uh like saying a lot that I don't really know everything about yet either. But it might possibly be getting canceled.
No, Steve, if I did see that on, I saw that he had like shouted you out on Facebook, and then I sent Jim Balin a friend request, and he accepted it, and I was just like, ah. And then on that Vampirella book and Catwoman one that you have, that one's on my hunt list, but I'll get to it.
Yeah, I thought
That
I had
one-
commented on it. I could have sworn I typed it out and everything. Maybe I just didn't hit send or whatever. But I swore I commented on it saying like, "How did I not know about this book?" Like.
Yeah, you probably passed
Balin,
out.
Catwoman, and Vampirella. That's like.
Well, it's like I showed it to you a couple weeks ago, though, didn't I? Or did I forget to show you
the
that
picture?
Yeah, because it was
no,
when I
you
was
just showed it to me.
Oh, maybe
it
I
was
did
the first
forget.
time yesterday. Yeah, or
no, because
was it
I
last
could
night or
have sworn
today?
I showed it to you like a little bit ago.
Oh, I don't think so.
Huh.
Hey, comics on the
Maybe.
mind.
But yeah, no, I saw that he had commented on that on Instagram too, the Catastic, and I loved it. It was great. Jim Balin's awesome.
In the shout out he did for Pup 2 was awesome on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. It really was. Hey, Comics on the Mind, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, keep doing the content you're doing too. We're having a lot of fun watching his stuff.
Yes. Those videos you do are great with the tags. It's perfect.
Whoa,
what was that?
Mylar sliding right off my lap.
You gotta be more careful.
See, I don't know. Children. I think we might have showed this one.
I think we might have.
This is that awesome Todd Knock variant to Thor 8. Let's see. Yeah, homaging ASM 301. And then this one I know I didn't show because we got it later. That's the regular cover for it.
Yeah.
And that's actually the issue where Jane Foster is revealed to be.
I don't know.
Thor.
Do I start with my recent reads or do I start with the old books that I found that I don't think we showed but may have possibly shown?
Probably. I mean, because there's a lot here that we've had for a while that we haven't shown yet.
Yeah, I'll go with these.
And then we'll get to like the quarter bins from yesterday and
this gloriness. I don't think you're ready. It's beautiful, and I am in love with it. And this is one that I am collecting for 2020. Is some of them I know aren't going to be really attainable, but I'm looking to complete the Green Lantern, Green Arrow.
Yes, I love that whole
co-starring run.
Yeah.
So this is another one that we picked up.
It's so awesome that that's on your hunt list this year too, because I've wanted to put that series together for a long time.
Yeah. I've just recently fallen in love with it, and I want to collect them all. So that's part of my 2020 list. We got 89 that we just got, and then we have also this one. This one I really like too. It's the first Mike Gorell's art begins on this one, and
series.
I love his art on Green Arrow. And so then we have issue 90, number 90.
Yeah. Yeah, because they worked it right into the regular Green Lantern run.
Mm-hmm.
It was like issues, what was it, like 77 to 112 or something, I think.
I think it was 112 or 124. I think it was 112.
Yeah, somewhere in there. It went for a while.
Just isn't that beautiful? Like, it's so gorgeous. I love it. It's...
Oh, Andy asks, have you guys read Batman 86 yet? We actually did, and we were actually on John with Comics and Alec White Whale's
book club,
comic book club, last week, and
I literally I can't talk. I had literally read the book like right before the show.
Yeah, we were. Well, remember we had to I had to read 10 the last 10 books.
Right?
Yeah, in preparation right before the show.
Thank you so much, Puff. I appreciate it. It's
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
some of them. We have a good stack of them. We have like about 5 or 6 of them, and they're really good. But
yeah, and a lot of them
definitely.
are like keys, especially
Mhm.
the Neil Adams ones. And
Oh, and on another note, Puff, is that we actually got all of the books except for maybe one so far for the OK that we're
oh
going to be
yeah,
sending out. So we'll be sending it here within the next couple weeks.
yeah, it should be soon. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think there was one more we were kind of,
I think,
but
yeah,
almost done. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's looking good though.
we're getting it there.
But yeah, to answer Andy's question, kind of sum it up, it I didn't hate it, but I also wanted more, and I was kind of hoping for more with it. But it's
Yeah.
also only one issue so far too.
Yeah. And it did seem rushed, and I didn't see what was so wrong with King's writing because
I mean,
actually,
at the end, it was good. I thought it was good
yeah,
at the end.
I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I really enjoyed his writing. That by the time I caught up on that and then read the last one,
Yeah.
you could just tell it was completely different and kind of rushed. And
Well, yeah, because after
just-
the wedding and everything, it
Yeah.
was bad. Like it.
well, yeah, like
It-
immediately after,
Yeah.
but then after at least a good 5 or 6 issues, it started to get good again. So it was like,
I would say like City of Bane. That
Yeah.
last arc, that last like 12 issue arc, was good. Was really good. Was the
Yeah.
good part. And
yeah, because I'm not like, so before the wedding and to the wedding it was like good, and then like right after the wedding is when it wasn't so good. And even I was completely bummed that they didn't get married, because it's like Bat and Cat. Hello.
I was a
gotta
little
be
bummed
together.
too. I'm still hoping. I mean, the hopeless romantic.
Yes.
On my knuckles.
You really are a hopeless romantic.
The hopeless
so
romantic
sweet.
in me wants them to get married in this Batman Catwoman series that King's going over to. But remember, Tom King was always saying like that whole wedding controversy thing had to happen for this. It was a part of this arc where he's
Right.
going with it. And now that we're like kind of saw the end of it on the Batman title
Hey,
part,
poor Mike. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
I could see what he meant.
Right.
Uh,
Well, and it's like the reason that she left him out the altar, it totally makes sense though too.
yeah,
And,
it
and
does.
so that I understood. It's like,
The problem with
but-
the whole wedding thing is kind of what we were saying on John and Alex show is
it was overhyped.
it was just so overhyped.
I'm
yeah.
not reading any Batman except for Batman and Superman, but needed to jump on. Yeah, we have those ones in the hold. Don't we? The Batman Supermans?
Yeah, we haven't read them yet, but we have like the first. Well, I mean, because they're only on, I think like 5 or 6.
Ooh, that's another
But
one.
yeah, that's another one we've been needing to get to.
I have it still in the living room in my reads. Is I finally got the 3rd book of Harleen.
Oh, I need to read
And
that.
yeah, you really do. I enjoyed the first 2
because you haven't read the
so
third
good.
one.
Yeah, the first book I read because we received it from those guys, and then the second book, Kavi NYC had ended up gifting it to me on Comixology.
Comixology.
Yeah, Comixology.
Yeah, digitally.
And I read that one digitally, and then I still picked up the book 2, but I just need to read book 3. I've heard it was good.
Yeah, the art looks incredible. Stepan Sejic.
It was so much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I mean,
I
because you don't hate Harley or anything, but there's just
like,
other people you're bigger fans of. But
like Ivy.
But yeah, I mean, Ivy and Catwoman are, yeah.
They're my favorites. Oh, okay, so then I'll just go ahead and show this last one of the pickups that we got. It's a first American issue of Doctor Who.
Yeah, first.
Okay, I
first
said it right
appearance
this time.
in American comics. Yeah.
I said it right this time. Last time I was a little out of it. Okay, I got Doctor Who, Tom Baker. And that would be my mom's favorite doctor. It's the one she grew up with. And I love it.
Yeah,
And
Tom Baker.
Day of the Doctor, where it's like, who knows? And he works at the...
He's the curator.
Yeah, he's...
Oh.
Yeah, so this one kind of hit a sweet spot for me, and I'm like, I have to get it.
Yeah, that's a good Doctor Who, like, comic grail. And it's...
Well, and the yellow isn't too faded either.
Walt Simonson did the cover, too.
And I like how his scarf is just so overly exaggerated long because it like
I mean,
always
it's long.
was.
Yeah, it's long anyways, but that's even more
There's
exaggerated.
there's a line he says that at least I've seen it in memes where it's like clearly you don't understand the level of insanity I manage or something like I just it's like on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah,
What is
I
it?
wanted to say something here. Yeah, Andy said back on that Batman thing. Oh, I agree with you, but I think this will be a better run now, and I hear that the Joker coming back into the series soon.
That's
I
what it
think the
was.
new run needs time to grow. Yeah, I agree. I definitely have high hopes for it.
Wait, no.
What?
I hope I didn't lose it because I just had it.
Oh,
No, you clearly. I lost it. Hold on. Oh, it was like it was like right there too. I was just about to say it, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah,
Never
poor
be
Mike says
sorry,
Tom
you're
Baker's
good.
is his favorite Doctor too.
It's such a good doctor. It was you obviously you don't you it's like on the tip of my tongue. You clearly don't no. I'll get back to you on that. It
Oh
might
my
come
God.
to me.
Yeah, I don't even
It
know where
might
you're
come to
going.
me, but yeah, it was there. It was there for a second, and then
But it's something that doctor says.
no, it's a meme that I've seen with that
Oh,
doctor. Yeah.
okay. Here's some art germ. I think I was stoked that okay. So these two are actually from this third comic shop in our area that we have only been to, I think, twice now.
And there's a good reason. I that store gives me anxiety.
It's that store, yeah, that gives us massive anxiety. But it's one of those stores you kind of just go to once every now and then just to see what's there because you never know what in the heck you can find. But we did find some art germ from some of the Grimm fairy tales. So that one's from Robin Hood.
I think it was like you clearly didn't understand the level. No, I just lost it again. I give up.
Here's another one from Grimm fairy tales, the series itself.
Those are really good books. I've been enjoying the newest Robin Hood ones.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but I kind of want to get these in
Perry,
like.
good to see you. Hello.
I kind of want to get these in like an Omni or like trade kind of thing.
I love the art on them
because it seems cool. Like comic takes on old Brothers Grimm stories.
I'm rubbing off on you too much.
Bad.
Be you. I'm already taken. Did we show the Tweety and Sylvester book?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I know it's like right there in that pile.
I'm surprised that this was still hiding out at our main LCS, this Derek Chu cover. I remember back when it came out, for whatever reason, I didn't find it then. Now they must have like got it later or something.
You clearly don't understand the level of insanity I operate at.
I think I've heard that. Yeah.
There's something like that. Along the lines.
Sounds
I'm gonna let it go now.
All right, we've got some Mark Brooks goodness here. This Secret Empire 8.
You got a lot more books to show than me.
Told you. I mean, some of this is stuff from hunts, from recent hunts, but it's kind of been a little while.
True.
That we had yet to show.
Oh, I did show 25.
There's my boy Doom. This Mark Brooks cover. What?
Didn't I show the Green Arrow 25 that I got?
Green Arrow 25, probably.
I think I did. I think I did last time because I still need 26.
Well, you can take some of these stacks. This is this is actually part of the quarter bin from yesterday. This X Factor Doom cover. Yeah,
so many good books in the quarter bin.
Yeah, this quarter bin was on fire. There's that one.
There's this one that's a birthday one for me.
Yeah, that's a birth book for you.
April. It's a
of
good
89.
month. It's the best month of the year. No, I'm just kidding. It's too much rain sometimes.
Yeah, Comics on the Mind says love Secret Empire. People crap on it so much, but love the concept. Dude, I agree. I read it last year. We have it in trade too. I read it last year when we. It wasn't long after we got back into collecting, and I thought it was really good too. I mean, I could see why people kind of had an issue with it, because I mean, he's turning. Captain America. I mean, but that's what comics should be. That's what good storytelling is. It's something that you would never, like Cap being Hydra all along, like a Hydra sleep, like mind blown. Like that's crazy. But yeah, not to spoil anything, you kind of figure out
Are you
what
sure that wasn't
happened.
a spoiler?
No, it's known. It's known that Cap, Hail Hydra, and
Okay, so we double dip on quite a few where we have the trade and the books. But
yeah,
yeah,
especially
so,
big stories like that.
yes.
Yeah.
And so then this one is one of my birthday books, so April, The Amazing Spider-Man.
It's a awesome McFarlane cover too.
Love McFarlane. He's so good. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, he's probably easily my favorite creator.
Oh, by far.
Like if I just had to say like one, one.
I know I showed the Green Arrows. I'm just the other books I have are like my recent reads.
Here, help me with these. Come here. I love this cover. Just the color palette, the composition, everything. This cover is awesome. Here's a.
It really is.
Spec Spidey 23. I don't know, this cover. I don't know. I love it. I mean, I love like Marvel's Bronze Age and stuff. Like just everything from this era. This cover especially.
This was a book I found on my own when we were hunting, and it's in really good condition, and I posted it just the other day, but because I had it so close, I figured why not show it, and it's just so glorious. I know I posted it on Instagram, but it was one I found in our back issue. Got it for like $2.
Probably when it was $1 though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, because they were 50% off. Yeah. So I got this for $1. But it's a beautiful book.
Pup says I was about to post that Spider-Man book today. Was that the spec one I just showed, or the ASM that she showed? It could have been the ASM.
Yeah. I really need to get on top of do my tags earlier in the day, because I notice I do them right before midnight. That most people aren't seeing them the next day, and yet my OCD is get it done before midnight or it doesn't count. And it's it does still count. What the hell's wrong with my head? I don't get it some days.
All right, so before we get into you can keep going with those because there's some good ones in there.
Here, I'll let you do those too.
These are from this was an awesome hunt.
Because these are just my recent reads.
I might have showed this one though. I don't know. ASM 529, first appearance of
Bake.
Iron
Good
Spider.
to see you. Thanks for joining us, Bake. The spectacular book.
I love the spec book. Okay.
Yeah, the spec book.
I love that cover.
Spectacles. Yeah. I can't talk.
The spectacles.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce words. I don't do English good.
She don't word good.
And so then we also found this one.
There's Firestorm #1. That's a second series #1.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of a small personal grail. I need to find Volume 1 #1, which is actually his first appearance. It's from.
It's one of those rare ones where his first appearance is his first issue.
Right. I know. So what characters does have that? Their first appearance in a self-titled #1, like Hulk #1,
mm-hmm.
Daredevil #1.
And then the last old book is this one.
Firestorm. Yep. There's Supergirl #1.
It's beautiful. I love collecting comics.
These were actually #1s that we got back when our LCS was having the sale, so we got them for $1.
Yep. We had a really good deal on those. See, there's Supergirl.
God, I don't know if this one's even been read. This might be 9.8.
Volts gets a lot of collections. Because you notice almost every time we go there, there's new stuff in the quarter, but there's just so much more new stuff. So it's I've got in all the Catwoman books that I could possibly get there, and they always only have the same 2. But then I'm still getting plenty of the Green Arrow books from there. I just got an annual and 31, 32, and 33. or 31 and 32. I don't think they had 33.
Oh, Russ says he was just actually looking at that Supergirl on eBay.
Oh,
It's an
nice.
awesome book, man.
Yeah.
Like if I come across it again, like I just a-okay it to him or something because I know Russ is a big he's a Superman guy too, and
It is a
Superman and
good book.
Supergirl too. Like because I mean you've said before, I mean you don't hate Superman, but meh, but I'm a huge Superman fan.
It's tomato tomato. I like Batman more and
Yeah,
Batgirl, but Supergirl I do like, and
and Supergirl has always been one of my favorite like female characters.
she is a very strong, really cool character.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say she's my least, but I wouldn't say she's my favorite. She'd fall in between, like at
yeah,
about a 7 or an 8 up there, because she's still a really cool hero.
yeah.
Right? You know, she's the older sister.
And I like how
Yeah.
she's also she's technically older than Clark and
Right. Yeah. See that
or
aspect I
Kal
do
El.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I do like. And then on my recent reads. Oh wait, you still got old books to show.
Well, yeah. No, well, you could show that because I was going to show the Golden Age books before we get to the Corbins. Wait,
Yes.
no, yeah, you go with that first.
So this is the series that I picked up at like number 1, but I knew it was already an ongoing like prior. That there's a couple trades of this out, not of what I'm reading, but of the events before this, and I still like what I'm getting at is I want to get the trades that came out before this that lead into this, I think possibly. But I've been reading Trees, and I've been really enjoying it. It's just there's a few things where it feels like I'm missing a little bit of detail, and I really enjoyed the story. I like it.
So there is an older series like in trade.
Yeah, when I was looking it up on Comic Geek, League of Comic Geeks, there was a 1 or 2 trades. I think it was like 1 of like the first volume, whereas this would be like volume 2 or in that scenario. Yeah. See, but I've for what I've understood going on in the first 5 issues, I really enjoyed it. Even though I don't like, because I'm weird. I can like read stuff and know that I'm missing some detail, but be perfectly fine with it. And then it's like I don't mind spoilers because I'm so forgetful that it's like by the time it happens, I still act so surprised because I completely forgot that somebody spoiled it. I'm like, wait, huh?
I'm like that sometimes too. Yeah.
So it's really hard to like. I just lost my train of thought.
Yeah. I saw Comics on the Mindset. I feel the same about Cap. I'm like, meh, but U.S. Agent is my dude. See, right. and I'm like, I've always been like somewhat of a Cap fan, but admittedly because of the movies and at the same time reading, he has such awesome stories throughout his career too. Like I became a way bigger Cap, so much so that I even have a Captain America shrine right here.
Like, I was about to say, like,
I like him a lot now.
About because it is like, yeah,
no,
you have
that's
a
where I was
lot
going
of
with
books.
it. Yeah.
The way you started out that sentence is like, wait, no, what the hell are you talking about? You got so many books in there, so many books over here. You got your Captain America shirt. You're just like,
I'm like, no, that's what I was saying is like, growing up, I always like, I was always a fan, but just recently became a way bigger one, and admittedly because of like a combination of the movies, but also reading Ed Brubaker's run too. Like, I mean, we have one of the Omnis and stuff from the Brubaker stuff. And
you know what was a good one back in the day? Is it? You got it in the newspaper.
Well, yeah, that was some of our. That was
Those are good. I like growing up as a kid. I go over to my grandparents every weekend.
Yep.
My grandpa would always get the Sunday paper and the Saturday paper, and he would take out the comics section and give it to me, and then he would read the newspaper, and I would just sit there and read all the comics on the newspaper, and that's how I spent my Saturday mornings as a kid growing up. But
Stay Pup. I liked Cat more during Brubaker's run for sure. Yeah.
It's another one you've been telling me I need to read, and I really do trust your judgment because every book you've told me I need to read, I like read it, and I'm like, holy. Well, no wonder you told me to read it. Like,
well, I'm glad that you brought that up with your grandparents and stuff too, though, because I mean, my grandmother was the same way. Like, loved the zits and the Sunday funnies, as we call them.
There was one that she put on the fridge for a little bit
Yeah.
when we first met, because it just like it fit so well to the scenario that was going on. And he had come home one day and she's like, "Oh hey, I saw this," and she ended up having it on the fridge. It was great.
Well, she used to do that a lot because that strip, she used to joke that the writer to that comic strip must have been like spying on us or something, because something in the next one would be pertaining, it was actually pretty bizarre at sometimes. Like it was kind of like, scary.
Yeah, it was like cosmic, because even the one that she did where it was like, it just it cosmic.
But so here's our first two Golden Age books ever.
Yes.
And I had to get this series because I actually used to watch it with my grandfather when I was really, really, really little. And I remember, I mean, he wasn't like a comic collector or anything like that, but I remember he did have a few of these magazines around. I remember seeing some of these.
Yeah, which those are not on the League of Comic Geeks.
Yeah, you couldn't even find these. These are from Dell.
They're much older.
And these are but these are even late Golden Age. These are like from this first one's from 53. So it's like right at the end of Golden Age.
I'm trying to see where I'm missing. Trees has a huge Ranger gap. I read the first 2 volumes in trade. Haven't read. Oh, see, so Puff. Sorry, I missed the chat, but I'm catching up to it now. Trees had a huge gap. I read the first 2 volumes in trade. Haven't read the new ones yet. You see, I've only read the new ones and haven't read any of the trades. So it's just like I kind of want to know the backstory, if there is any, because it just seems like there's some stuff I don't know. But yeah, were the trades good? Like, is it worth?
And I would think,
is it a letdown?
I would think Warren Ellis probably did those too.
I think he did,
with it being indie. And then here's the other one. This one definitely reminds me of my grandfather here, because we also used to watch a lot of like old Civil War movies and stuff.
Same as my grandfather.
And so that's what this
John
one
Wayne.
And John Wayne and stuff.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Paul Newman. Oh.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen Cool Hand Luke,
so this one's going on the wall. Like this one, yeah. Like and that's what that tattoo right there is for my grandfather, how he worked for the railroad.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so you guys heard the story of how I got him his first tattoo as a surprise. It was actually a memorial for his mom too. So
yeah, the first one, yeah.
I left out that detail last time.
I know. I'd say how can we leave out that part of it, because that was another part that just made it more so much more. And poor Mike says I love old westerns. I do too, and that's where it comes from. It's from my grandfather. I mean, he passed when I was young. I was only in 7th grade when he passed. So everything is from a really young age. And
the one book, no, not book. The one movie my stepdad showed me 2 of them was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Cool Hand Luke, are 2 of some of the greatest movies. Like if you've never seen Cool Hand Luke, you gotta see it.
Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke.
What did you say? Two hand Luke?
I said cool. I can't pronounce words today. But no, it's like what we have here is a failure to communicate.
See, all right, quarter bin.
Yeah, see, literally all quarter bin. Like,
let's see, what was it?
It was ridiculous. Warren Ellis did write the first one as well. And see, then I think I'll enjoy it. I really think I will, because I've been enjoying that. Oh, you didn't even let me show the last 2 books I had that I read. So these are the other 2 that I finally got around to reading. I really enjoy this series. I liked this beginning of it more than this one. Both, like, I still like Deliverance. It's still just as brutal, but I enjoyed it a little more prior. And I mean, I'm still enjoying it. Like, I'll still continue to get it because it's just a book that I really enjoy. And I like I like reading it because it's like you don't quite know what to expect or what's coming and what's going. Like, it still has that suspense of like mystery of like, there's something to solve. Like, yeah. So
I really need to read those.
I think you would enjoy them.
Those trades first, though, right?
Yeah.
That older, yeah.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to, but it would make more sense for it to be.
Has time passed? Like, so from the older trades to this, there's a like time jump?
Mm-hmm. Well, not really time jump. It's just where they left off. He was younger, and then when they came back with Deliverance, He was
so same character but older.
Yeah, so all the characters were a little older for the gap that there was between the last trade and Deliverance. But it's really good writing.
Brian Hill. I mean,
enjoy
yeah,
it.
we love Brian Hill. He's
I really enjoy Postal.
to me, he's like probably my writer of the year last year. Well, I don't know if I'd say the whole year, but definitely the end of the year, the last quarter of the year. I definitely started noticing him more and loving a lot what he was doing.
He's definitely a good writer. I love his he knows how to keep it interesting and leave just the right cliffhangers to where it's not on a flat note or anything like that. It's good. Yeah. But then the last one that I recently read was Something's Killing the Children. This one I actually really enjoyed. I literally loved, if I can even talk, I really loved the end of it. That stinger on the last page is just like I'm still enjoying it. It's interesting, and I kind of want to know more of what the monster is and
yeah, I haven't read any of that yet.
Where she's it's. I think you would enjoy it. I think it fell short for some others around this issue, but I've still been really thoroughly enjoying it, considering I'm not usually into horror or like scary stuff.
It is kind of a more horror thing.
Slightly, but not. I don't know. I'm really bad at describing things.
You're actually better than you think.
Yeah,
well, it looks like it's written by Tinian, who's doing Batman now.
Yeah, it is still horror, but it's good. I've been enjoying it.
I've heard mostly good things about it.
Yeah, see, so I enjoy this one.
Hey, Conquistadors, how's it going?
Hey, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah, Super Russ had something in here. It was like about.
We get sidetracked.
I know.
So easily.
Super Russ said the Christopher Reeves movie introduced him to the character, but the '90s comics was where I started to. That's actually very similar to me. Like the old Christopher Reeves Superman movies and the '89 Batman is what initially got me into those characters in comics, and then early '90s. Spawn is what hooked me into it, the art form, and
It was earlier before the show. He had shown me leaked pictures of Kravitz's daughter as Selena Kyle, and it looks like she's gonna have the short hair, and I'm super stoked because I think she's gonna pull it off.
The picture I pulled up, that did not look like superimposed or edited in any way, so
I'd hope she has the short hair.
Been, because they're filming it now, like it's filming right now in London.
I think she's gonna do good. I
and she showed up at the Golden Globes with short hair, and people asked if it was for, and she said like she confirmed it was for the Catwoman role.
So I'm super excited for that. I think
I have hopes for sure.
I
still have apprehensions.
Exactly, I have more apprehensions over the dude that's playing Batman
than her,
and Colin Farrell being Penguin. I have more apprehensives on those ones than I do her playing Catwoman, but I think she's gonna do a good job because I think
my apprehensions isn't necessarily from the acting side of things, because the cast is actually great.
This is true.
Peter Sarsgaard, we don't know what his role is, but the rumor and what a lot of people are hoping is Two-Face, and that's what I'm hoping. But like with him, I think Kravitz, like, he should be an awesome Catwoman. Pattinson, he's in say what you will about Twilight and all that crap, but he actually is an awesome actor, and I think he could look the part really well too. My apprehensions, I think, mostly come from the writing and directing.
That too.
The whole Matt Reeves part, because sometimes Matt Reeves' ideas, like that we kind of hear, are kind of
like how what's his name on Avengers? He only did the first one. He also does Firefly.
Joss Whedon.
Yeah, Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
How like when he did the first Avengers and then like he didn't do the other ones because it was just. If that
you know,
if I remember
a lot of that,
I could be wrong.
No, there was something. So he did both Avengers. But then, like, the Russo brothers started doing pretty much every MCU movie after that, like the bigger ones. But
there was some controversy.
You might be thinking of the Justice League thing, though. How he took over.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was in the Marvel Avengers. Okay, so I get my knowledge mixed up. It happens.
Yeah. So, I like Joss Whedon too. You know what I think his thing with Marvel was, though, is I can see it might have just been like butting heads with Feige because they're both so stubborn and steadfast, and
which is what I'm nervous about with her coming back as Jane Foster and Thor: Love and Thunder, because I heard, I think it was you that told me on set there was like tension between
with something behind the scenes. Yeah.
So it's like I wonder how that's really gonna go, and
I don't think it was another actor. I think it was more like Marvel Studios behind the scenes. I don't think it was. I don't think it was like with other actors. I don't know. It was there was something in the working part that she didn't comfortable with or something.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was something along those lines. I think that you told me is that there's like differences between not necessarily the cast, but just behind like
her with
the work
with people
part,
behind the scenes.
Off camera.
I hope they
between takes.
I hope they keep her costume really close to the comics one. Like
me too.
Because I mean I say that all the time. I love the like the costume design and everything.
Now that I say check Jennifer will go into the quarter books.
Yeah,
this happens all the time. Like I'll go to
here, you can show some of it. You can help me show these.
Yeah, there's quite a few. This one I thought we had.
And you know what's funny? And then I found our LCS on Twitter, and they had a post saying, come check out our quarter bins. They're stocked with, like good books. And that is the thing with our LCS. They do put good stuff in the quarter bins. I mean, even current stuff.
Got it for a quarter.
Yeah, there's X-Force 4.
Yeah, upside down. It's that way. Yeah, see?
Yeah. These were in there.
I can't tell if it's upside down.
There's two X-Force number ones. They're not like polybagged anymore, so it's probably why they were mostly.
This way. Let's see, it'd be this way, and then it would go up this way. No, this way. Yes, I still get my left and rights confused. If you're wondering, by the way, like I'm a special kind of special. Legit.
She is so dyslexic.
Yes. And then this one is the one that was being a pain in the butt. I couldn't find it anywhere. It wouldn't scan. And I was like, I know it should be here. It's like right here. I know I'm in the right run. And I had even checked with you a few times. I was like, it is this one. And you said, yeah. And I'm like, okay, then where is it? But I was able to find it. So there you go.
Oh, yeah. So you did find it?
Yeah. I found it once I zoomed in on my blind eyes with the little tiny print. When I zoomed in, I was able to actually clearly see. Like,
so where was it? Like volume 1 or?
No, it's that -1.
No, okay, yeah, I know it's issue -1, but like what run? I didn't know like what series it was in. If it was like first series that started in 63, 62 or 63. Because that's that logo, that style of X-Men lettering right there, that's what it was like in the first, I don't know, like 20 issues or so or whatever of X-Men.
I'll have to see because
but then some databases order and stuff can get a little convoluted on X-Men, because I've seen some list them as, since they changed the name to Uncanny X-Men later in the run, I've seen some people
that's what was really hard, is that it went from Uncanny, like it went from X-Men to Uncanny.
Yeah, because I've seen some databases have an X-Men, the first series of X-Men, the Jim Lee 90s one.
Right.
Because this was Uncanny. But then I've seen another database have X-Men Series 1, the 63 one.
I just want to know which one it's in now, because you got me curious.
Yeah. I mean, I go off mycomicshop.com the most for like orders of volumes and series over like a character's history.
I think it was.
So it was.
I think it was the 90. Yeah, I think it was this one. Let's see.
Because it did come out in 97.
It did. And it was a. You got me so sidetracked. I don't recall. Maybe it wasn't this one. No, I don't think it was.
But that is some of the volume 1. That's the first series.
Yeah. They have them differently in here. But the print is so tiny. It's like little that I have to like zoom in because I'm so blind. And I think it might be the one before this one. So I think it's. I just want to be sure because now I'm really
Yeah,
curious.
yeah, because X-Men and like Hobby said, X-Men and Uncanny X-Men are the same,
And I don't have the chat up, so if you've mentioned it in chat, I haven't seen it because
but yeah, I've just seen multiple like databases do it differently,
right.
where
Well,
some of them split the difference between X-Men and Uncanny, and then where some don't, to where they just have the first series from the '60s as Uncanny, and then the one from '90s as X-Men, even though the one from the '60s started as X-Men and then changed it officially to Uncanny. I don't know. It's because like Marvel gets like collecting Marvel is a little bit messier than.
by far,
I mean, collecting comics in general is
it
kind of a
can get
messy
messy.
business, but
You see what you got me started on?
see, I need to finish that run of Uncanny.
We get sidetracked so
I
easily.
know.
I don't know how we get anything done. Oh yeah, we don't. No, we do get quite a bit done. I'm gonna have to look that up later because I can't quite tell, and it might be somebody.
That must be a -1 to the Jim Lee. I think it probably is. Yeah, because
I'm
it
pretty
came out
sure.
in '97.
I'm pretty sure that it is.
But what throws it off is because it does have Uncanny, and the Jim Lee one didn't have Uncanny. In this X-Men, that logo is like the.
Well, what was throwing me off was the -1. Like I couldn't find, but I was able to find it. But like at first, because like I said, it was the print was so tiny that I was like looking,
Yeah.
and I was clicking on ones, and it wasn't the ones that I thought I was clicking on. So it just was like
Because the -1 is it's just like a prequel.
Yeah.
Like it takes place before the issue 1,
Yeah.
or even if there was a zero issue 0. It's pretty much, yeah, like Puff said in here, it's like those 0 issues that DC did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only messier.
Exactly. Except the Marvel way.
Yep, the Marvel way.
I love Marvel though.
The monstrous of disaster.
These,
just kidding. I like Marvel.
Definitely had to swoop these from the quarter bin. So here's New Mutants 96 and 97. So leading right up to my holy grail of New Mutants 98. So I had to get that in there. This one, I love that one. This one looks like it just came right off the printer. This thing is so damn clean, and it's square bound, like prestige format, and it is. I've never seen a spine like that so perfectly square. But it's to the Jim Lee run, X-Men annual one.
See, this -1 I found without any problem.
And that one, that one is straight up looks like the first series X-Men.
Yeah. That one I found without any issues when I was adding it into the catalog, but yeah, and they're all still in like really good condition. They were just in the quarter bin, like, you know, collecting on a budget.
God, this is like so clean. The colors on this is incredible. The
I
Jim
want
Lee
that
cover
book
too.
I have 87 second print, but I want the first print. I will complete your New Mutants print. Did I read that right? New Mutants, or I did something else?
No, I showed the New Mutants 96 and 97 before.
Okay, yeah, okay, then it was. Let's see. I don't give myself enough credit some days.
It hasn't popped up here on that, so I can't see it yet.
Which one was it?
God, this delay is terrible.
It really is.
It's still not up there.
And then we also got this one.
Oh, hey Dylan, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, see, I haven't even seen that.
Oh, what? Dylan's in. Hey, Dylan. Hello. Welcome to the issues. Box issues.
Oh, Comics on the Mindset. I want that book too. He might have meant New Mutants 98 when I said that. We do have a New Mutant. It was actually the first slab we got. So I'm glad that the first slab we ever got was our, well, I don't know if I should say our Holy Grail, but a big one for you too. New Mutants 98 when we got it last year. But we have it at an 8.5. So I mean, in a perfect world, if I come across the 9.8 one, I'd get another one for sure.
There's one. It was funny last night before we passed out on the couch. Here's another one. I was asking him on a certain book. It's gonna be on my hunt list, but I was asking him just kind of in general how much a 9.8 would go for, and he looks at me like kind of like a, you the career right now, and I'm like, well, okay, by that response maybe I need to look for like a lower grade. And so then last night as I was asking him questions, he was falling asleep on the couch again. That I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna figure it out. And I searched, I'm like, I would be satisfied with a 3.0. So
Because
yeah.
it was
the grade can make all the difference.
no,
but
on what book though? It was on
it's a secret. I'm gonna say it when I do my 2020 list.
well, if it's one
There's a teaser for you.
if it's one that we need to
I'm almost done with my list.
get at a 3.0, then it's probably up there. If you want to get into the prices like that, then my holy grail like crazy that well,
I'm
now that
shooting
we
for the
knew me in
stars.
98,
I'm just
my shooting for the stars one would be FF5.
that would be a big one.
Yeah, Fantastic Four number 5, First Doom,
Mine aren't like
by far.
they're not like a ton. Like the ones that I have in mind are like between 1 to 5 or 600. Like 100, like one, like one's like 150 to 180 or 250 to 180 or something like that on the price on some of the books that I have.
For the 3.0?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, see, but
Here's Uncanny 284.
the 3.0 is closer to the like 4 or 500. But I mean, I'm not going for like $1,000 books. I'm not really going for books more than 500 either.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just kind of like doing the limit up to.
Yeah.
Because if I manage it right and save up the money, it'll be possible to get more than one.
This is all quarter bins still from yesterday.
Yeah. And Grant. I don't know where I was going with that.
There's Punisher 59. Where are we going? There we go.
There's this one as well.
Yeah, we might have to go back there before they get picked clean. Because I saw that, like I told you, they posted on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and everything that their quarter bins were.
Knowing them, it's going to be gone. Because the only time it hasn't been gone is when we've gone back the same day. Wait, no, actually that's a lie. When we've gone a different day, they've still had it. So maybe.
Well, and the thing is I only looked through like 2 boxes.
Yeah.
No, 3, because I looked through that box at the end. So yeah, never mind. Yeah, so I only went through 3 long boxes.
I did really good. I got we got everything out of the whole. Well, we still have a little bit in there, but not much.
And I swear they had to have bought like a store that closed collection or something, because
there was multiples.
A lot of these books were like there was like 5 or 6 of them sometimes, and a lot of it was X-Men and X-Factor and X-Force.
Mm-hmm.
So it was almost like some shop like sold their what's that look?
We might have to go back.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking right now.
We might have to.
Like today. Well, how late are they open on?
Like maybe Monday when you're at work, so I don't have to get you out of there.
Yeah, you punk. You're off tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
I'm calling it sick tomorrow.
No, you gotta go to work.
No, I'm sick.
You gotta take the car.
I'm sick. I'm going hunting.
Why would you go hunting if you're sick? You need some rest.
That's what makes me feel better.
Like ginger ale? You just need to drink some ginger ale and feel better. But yeah, I did get lucky enough to have tomorrow off. But yeah, no, there's yeah. Anyways, here's this one.
Yeah, Andy says the 90s X-Men is excellent. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, because I was a little too distracted getting other, like, not necessarily getting other books, but like looking at.
Well, we finally cleared out our overflow.
Yeah, we completely successfully cleared out all of our overflow.
This is my most successful hunt of the year so far. That I was able to find this. This was the one that was high on my list for this year.
Yeah.
And found it in the wild for a cover price.
Right. Ginger ale is pretty good. Whenever I got sick, my mom didn't give me ginger ale. She gave me a shot of whiskey. Yeah. Like when we were little.
Look how
Well,
good
not
you turned out.
little. Well, not little, but like we were like over 7, so like maybe 8 to like 12 or 14. I just know there was a few times where like yeah,
Got that?
that one thing that I was talking about. But no, I'm trying to think here because
Oh, Comics on the Mind says the Scotty Young variant. That Scotty Young variant is awesome. Any on Comics on the Mind.
yeah, I don't think
On my comic shop, they actually went to, I think it was like a third or fourth printing on those, and on that regular cover, it looked the subsequent printings look pretty dope. Where the borders are red on the first printing, on the ones after that, there's like a purple one, I think like a green one.
I'll find them later. I'll show them next week.
That one?
There were some Green Arrow books that I had in mind, but I didn't realize I already filed them, and it's too much work right now.
I know, it's.
I'll get
like,
that next week.
You guys can't see it, but the ground and all of them, yeah.
I got on a crazy thing up my one and decided to organize the books. They're still not completely organized, and if anything, at this moment, they are the least organized they have been
Ever.
Yeah, since I even started. But I'm like this close. I got like one more box, and I swear every day I just keep pulling more stuff out, and then I'm not.
Well,
I am the biggest hypocrite ever.
I know, because it's.
Jameson is good by itself. I really love Jameson.
Well, I know that it would mess with my OCD way too bad to like. So when you've been doing it, I've just been in the other room, like I can't watch.
Like Sheldon when he's selling some of his comics, and he's like, if anybody asks, tell them I was brave. I promise you, I've been very gentle with them. I've been cautious and gentle.
Except sometimes when you're hunting for like books for tags and stuff, I can hear them like, like sliding around, and
I'm being careful.
Like when you push them back, yeah.
I'm being careful.
I know, I'm just giving you crap.
Yeah. They're my children. I gotta treat them good. They're my kids.
Okay, Keysterdork says, I wish there was some sort of interactive comic book organizing community hangout thing. You know what, like, I was thinking, you know what would be so awesome is, like, if someone in the community, like, was like a programmer or something, or can, like an app developer. Think if we had, like, our own app where...
Create it.
Shit, I might, you know? But no, I've kind of thought of that, like,
or it's just already called YouTube.
Like I know, but like a community, like kind of social networking app thing.
Like Instagram?
I know. It gets to that point where it's like, well, we kind of already have that, but...
You know what you're sounding a lot like? That one time I said, like, a root beer float would be good, but only if it wasn't a root beer float. If it was just like root beer and vanilla flavoring, and it would still be a root beer float. But for whatever reason, in my head, it sounded like a completely different thing, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Oh, Comics on the Mind says his roommate does that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's like, but I mean,
awesome.
I was thinking of it like something where it was, so like like you can have your profile,
right,
and then like where they can go to watch your videos too. So it's almost like a combination of.
All I know is, can you guys imagine if everybody in the community was all in like one state? Like, we would just barge through like we would probably fill up what our small cons are here, like at least half, if not more, if the entire community was in one state.
Could you imagine if a bunch of people came here for one of our cons? Which I don't do that. I'm not saying do that because they're not that great.
We want to go to cons outside of the state.
Yeah, I mean we have a lot of fun when we go to ours, but it's not like what you guys.
It's a lot of fun hunting, but what I'm honestly looking more forward to would be the Wasatch Con at the mall.
Yeah, that one's even better.
That one I enjoy a little more. That one's more artist oriented and writer oriented, whereas the FanX that we get is actors and TV
Mm-hmm.
and Harry Potter. Like, I love Harry Potter, but it's more the TV actors and
Yeah, because
like
when we go to our
yeah.
con,
When
how
we
many
went
comic book booths are there? Like,
when we went to when we went to the last con, the one there was only like maybe 3 booths that had
I was gonna say like 3 or 4,
yeah, and then the rest were all just like
and 2 of them were local shops.
yeah.
So it's
So
like,
yeah, it just
I
there
mean, we
wasn't
have
too
fun,
much to
but
hunt. Yeah, we hunted quite a bit, but we didn't
but
find as
other ones are
much.
definitely better.
I think if anything, we ended up with more merchandise than we did
Yeah,
books, but we did get a grip of books and some that I wish we would have got. But yeah,
yeah, there was some good. Although this last one, we did get some awesome creators though. Like, I mean, I was, grateful, like Mike Zack came and Arthur Sidon and
well, it's like Andy is asking how many cons we're going to get to this year. Then probably maybe like 2, maybe 3. The
yeah.
Wasatch Con I know we'll go to,
If they do it
and then
twice
the
again,
FanX. Yeah, they're planning on it.
well, no, I know. I'm sure they'll do it again, but if they do it twice, because didn't they do it twice in one year?
For FanX.
Well, that one they do twice, but I thought Wasatch they did too.
No, Wasatch they only did the one.
Because it seemed
was
like
in
it was
April.
only 6 months apart
No,
from the first one.
It was only in April. It's just like yesterday was a year ago.
That's true. I mean, yeah.
Because the Wasatch one just does the one a year,
Yeah.
and it's getting bigger and bigger each year, which I've really been enjoying. But there is the FanX. That one is the one that's split into that I think we would probably go to at least 1, if not 2. But I really have to save up money and go down to like one in Arizona or Colorado or
Denver, yeah, Colorado or Vegas. Vegas would be a close one.
Yeah.
Vegas, I think Vegas gets a pretty good size one. Emerald is a big one. Actually, I really want to go to MegaCon out in Puff's turf.
I really want to go to MegaCon too, but maybe one would be that we go out of state to Colorado and we go visit a good old Mile High.
Oh well, yeah. If we go to the
that would be
the
dope.
the Denver con, we're stopping at Mile High. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, like, oh my god, that place books, looks incredible.
If you guys didn't see Regan's show last night, just Rod the Regan. Some of the books that
I'm glad you remembered
he was showing
remember
were like just nonchalantly just saying, "Oh, here's Batman."
He's all, "Oh, look, here's Batman #2."
Yeah, so if you haven't seen that show, if you didn't catch it live, you got to go check it out because I was lurking again like usual. Well, actually no, I did leave a few comments.
Yeah,
but
you were.
Some of those books were like, "Oh my dear Lord," it just was incredible. I just can't. I just can't remember his name.
His name was Ray, wasn't it?
Ray.
And it was Ray and Steve from Captain Comics.
Yes, that's what it was. Those.
Yeah. Puff says that was an awesome show. Yeah.
Right. It was such a good show.
Yeah. If you missed it, check out Rod the Regan's channel and his stream from last night. I mean,
it's definitely worth watching.
It was so awesome.
Yeah.
Just watching. Ray was his name, right? Like Ray is what I'm thinking.
Well, and his stories were so great too.
He's 82 years young.
Yeah.
Had like 75,000 comics.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was adorable how some of his books he had them by the front door, and she had thought, "Oh yay, they're going out." And it's really books that had came in. And
she thought it was books on the way out, and he's like, "Nope, they're coming in."
Yeah, like the stories are great because it's like back in those days it was a completely different time. But
hell, it's crazy different
really
from when I collected when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine from when he was a kid.
Well, yeah. And it just I like how he's.
Hey, John, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, good to see you. Hello. I caught like the last 20 minutes of your show this morning. I kind of woke up a little later than usual. Good to see you. But yeah, those are some good books. There was other ones that I couldn't, because I think we showed the Catwoman one. None of those ones are new.
I think it was.
I feel like I'm missing some that I was going to show. but I don't remember which ones, so maybe not. I think it just would have been more of these Green Arrow, Green Lantern ones.
Was it yeah, because there wasn't really like too much news when I was really looking up. Because like I said, I need to look more on that dreaming thing.
Yes, you do. I want to know because I have like a stack this big to catch up on the dreaming that I've been planning to do tonight or tomorrow since I do have the day off, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's like we totally meant to do the stream yesterday and then just had too much to take care of and go out and do, and so we figured we'd do it today.
Yeah, and we'd even meant to like comment on Instagram or something that 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 we weren't doing a show yesterday, that we're gonna try and do it today, and I don't think we even got around and did that either.
I don't think we did.
Whoops. Hide that. I'm trying to.
When I'm trying to think, there's.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones I showed. I don't know. I'll have to look through them. I'll find them. But yeah, there's one that I had in mind that I was like gonna make note to show, and I can't remember which one it was now. I am so scattered. My brain is just done for. It's failed me.
I know, right? And with how scattered I am, too, like, like I say, with everything, we do behind the.
I don't know how we carry on our conversation.
Behind the scenes, I don't know how we do it.
We like carry on 2 different conversations.
But with like everything that I do behind the scenes, with the blog and the website,
a lot of stuff,
and I keep piling it on because like how I'm drawing, I'm still drawing, like I've been drawing like crazy a lot more, and there's a few things I'm working on.
You're an overachiever.
But then, like with our community spotlight things, which I think we'll probably be announcing our February one, maybe on next week's show.
Yes.
And then, but there's also a few other things that we have in the works too. Like
quite a few things.
I started a show profile page on.
Oh.
I can't remember what it was on, but we're gonna start doing like an audio, like just a strictly audio like show, at some point during the week.
That's a lot.
So yeah, I don't know.
But no, so there's one that I've been debating to do that I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do, is on my YouTube, because we really need to move that tape, that thing. We need to move it out of the way. But no, we usually do everything on his YouTube channel, Solgr only, and since I do have my own show, and like I'm thinking about doing a like solo live show or like recent read type thing. I'm currently interested in putting additional content out on my own channel, but I am not entirely sure what I would do or how I would do it when we work so well together that like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of like treading the waters with it, because I think it'd be cool to kind of do reviews, and everyone gives their reviews and everyone's views are different. So I mean, like I figured it, or it's like if I do it, would it be a live show?
And then is it live or is it just small, like pre-recorded little 5-minute?
I would almost rather prefer if it was live, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. Like it's just some ideas I've been throwing around. So
I mean, I've been kind of wanting to do like little bits of pre-recorded stuff. I mean, because like I have a bunch of video editing apps and stuff, and I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that I wanted, and there's nowhere near enough time in the day.
Did we freeze?
No, what?
No, we didn't.
You're moving.
We were just very still there for a second.
We might have at one point or something though, because
you're not moving.
No, it's when I was showing a bunch of different stuff there.
No, that's it. Oh, okay, you are moving.
So it is.
That tripped me out. It was just like you were in the Wow, it's
So I did create a show page on Podbean, and it's Casting Issues, a Married with Issues podcast.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's something we'll probably just be working on. It'll probably be just because since it's just audio, it will probably just be banter, probably just random.
Right.
Uh,
Oh, we haven't seen the Morbius trailer yet.
No.
We've meant to, but we haven't seen it quite yet. Wait, no, yeah, we did, didn't we?
No, we didn't. We didn't watch that. We watched the new Black Widow trailer though, the second one.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's right.
So see, and stuff like that we could do for the audio show for the podcast. We can do, because we used to have an audio show back in the day.
I mean, honestly though, feedback is always welcome. If you all think I should start doing more stuff on like my channel where it's something separate, just message me and we'll see. Because like I'm just debating it. I just don't know if it's something I really want to do, or if it's gonna be doing too much. So
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Like, I have a lot of fun with the blog and website too, and like I love writing.
Yeah, and I love interacting with the chat and everyone in the community. It's so great. Even though I lurk in channels most often than not, I'm like, it's still really cool.
Well, another thing we're going to be doing for sure too, we've never talked about yet, so it's just somewhat kind of, I guess, an announcement. But I don't think I've really nailed down like which service or whatever we'll use, but merchandise.
Yes.
I even designed a few. I just and like we're able to buy it now if we wanted to. I just haven't put it for public sale yet, which I can later. And so far, but like I said, I'm still trying to nail down exactly what platform I want to use, because the one that I designed them on is just shirts, right? But what?
No, I'm still listening. There, go on.
But I recently looked at this other one where you can design and sell like everything, like coffee mugs and stickers and hats and hoodies and.
So it was.
Oh yeah.
It was before I was leaving work on Friday, and I was walking out I was walking past my boss, and it's like, hey, okay, have a good night, thanks, and all this and that, and I literally got like maybe 4 steps away, and she was like, wait, come here, did you know that this released for pre-order? It's Iron Man on his knees with the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's coming out on pre-order. And so of course, as she's telling me about it, I'm like, oh my, I'm gonna have to find this. I need to look at it. Like I need to see it. This is the one that we have pre-ordered that my team coach had shown to me. I don't know if you can see it.
Here, let me see if I can get it.
Right there.
Here.
But yeah, the stones in the Infinity Gauntlet are glow in the dark, and it's just barely available for pre-order, and we're totally gonna get it because we need it. But yeah, it was on Friday,
awesome.
Right? Yeah, it was on Friday, right as I was on my way out. I clocked out on my computer. I was good to go, and my team coach was like, "Hey," I just. Yeah, so I thought I'd share that. If you didn't know,
for that one.
It's the Iron Man, I Am Iron Man PX exclusive endgame, where he's on his knees and he's ready to snap and he's all bloody.
I have a feeling that one. So on the PX exclusive, I don't know if they make just a certain amount and that's it. I would think there's some kind of limited number to
Super
it.
Super Rest pre-ordered it too.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
But I think it's going to be a wrap.
Yeah, we still got that's where we're getting. Yeah, I'm also waiting on the Doom and Silver Surfer ones too.
Yes, those ones are coming in too.
But yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Our scattered selves need to.
We went over an hour. I think we've been on for about an hour and a half.
Hour and 13 minutes.
But it's been good. I really enjoyed the time. It's been a good conversation.
I do every time.
And there's every time.
That was an awesome quarter bin haul yesterday.
It really was.
Hey, Steve Whiting.
Hey, Steve.
What's going on, buddy?
Good to see you. Hello.
Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, we were just kind of winding down. But yeah, we had a bunch of good stuff. If you want to check the replay,
definitely. Yeah, because we gotta go do a ton of laundry and catalog and stuff and
read.
Go grab meds. Yes, and read.
Yeah, because we're gonna take some books and stuff to the laundromat and.
Yep.
Because we gotta,
So, I'll tell you one thing: if you keep up with something and you just keep doing it each week, it's a lot better than falling behind and then not doing it and then not having the resources to do it all at once, as in laundry.
That's our lesson of the week.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of laundry that needs to be done. So we figured the quickest way to do it, since it's more than one load, is just go to a laundromat, put them all in at once in different machines, and then like 3 loads of
Mhm.
laundry done for worth the time of one load of laundry it would take instead of it taking all day.
Yep. Yep.
Because all
Yep.
you need is a washer and dryer. Anyways, I'm thank you guys so
All
much
right.
for tuning in and joining us. It's been great.
Yep. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Hope you have a good, Sunday. I'm always used to, yeah.
And if you're off tomorrow, hope you have a wonderful day. I think John was gonna be doing something Monday when I saw a show this morning, but yeah, so
All right. Yeah,
we'll
we'll
be
have to
there.
check that out. And we'll see you next week. It should be Saturday, a regular Saturday show next week. We're still trying to
Yes,
figure down
and do it with
our
both hands.
permanent time too.
Yeah, we're still working on
Still
that.
trying to work
Yeah.
that out, but
It just depends because there's other shows going on, and we don't want to step on anybody's toes.
yeah, yeah, that's true. And so yeah, best thing is just follow us on Instagram. Links are in the description because we normally try and keep up to date like when the show's gonna
I'll
be. So
try. I'll try and make my post that I get tagged in before midnight or at midnight. But since I don't go into work until like 10, 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and I get off at like 7, 6, yeah, 6 or 7 most days. It's like I end up staying up, and like by the time I eat dinner, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and then get distracted watching shows and then taking pictures. It just, anyways.
yeah, and Bake said direct edition squad up.
Yes, we do need
Yeah,
to.
yeah, we need to get a direct edition show
For real, no.
in the books for sure.
If we didn't have to go get a few things done and pick up meds and do laundry, I would like just totally
I
be like
know.
send the invite.
I know we're literally
But-
yeah we're gonna be like right out the door as soon as we turn this off.
Yeah.
Um,
Next time, don't hitchhike. Yeah, I know.
jeez. All right, guys.
It's like they said in the 90s. Oh, okay, I'm starting up. I ramble.
All right. See you next week.
See you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us as well. Bye.